How are you spending the finite resource, which is your time? Are you just letting it pass you by and just trying to get through the days? Or are you enjoying as many of them as possible? I hope it's the latter and not the former. Either way, passion is key to getting to that more optimal state, which is enjoying as much of your time as possible, or having a reason to get through the hard times. Let's start musing about passion, guys. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Modern Day Musing. My name's Tom, and if you're new to the channel, it's all about emphasizing the need we now have in modern day for deep reflection so we better understand ourselves and the complex world around us. Today's video is going to be about passion. Lots of people talk about it, lots of people have probably made videos on it, but I really want to do it myself because I've actually mentioned it in other videos and why I think it's important. And so yeah, I've got to address it. So let's define passion. Alright, so what is passion to me? And then how am I trying to enact or actually live a life full of passion, or at least a life that has a good balance? Let's get right into it, guys. So, I have about 4 points here that I want to elaborate on. First and foremost, a little definition. So, for me, passion, it's an intense feeling of positive emotion or purpose towards something or someone. Secondly, passion makes you feel very engaged and energetic. That's one of the reasons why it's so important. And another reason why it's so important, it allows you to overcome challenges since you have meaningful reasons to persevere. And this whole totality that comes with passion allows for better mental health. If you have more passion in your life, the better your mental health should be. That's no groundbreaking revelation, but it's something I think we've kind of lost sight of in this very fast-paced society where our time isn't necessarily being managed correctly. We spend a majority of it at work, and then you have other obligations as you grow older. So I believe we have to take the time while you're young to think about how you find a better balance. Now, if you are older, I don't have as much experience with how to speak on that, but I believe it would be, again, taking time to reflect and either trying to rekindle old passions or figure out new passions, and so that you have a better balance. So with the first thing I wrote on the board, the little definition, the intense feeling of positive emotion or purpose. Well, right away, if you watched my video on happy versus content, you know that I value the feeling of purpose more than the positive emotion. And moreover, those feelings of purpose will eventually contribute to positive emotions, but just a more realistic approach. Finding your passions and letting your passions become your purpose, that's the ultimate goal. And they will provide even greater positive emotion because of the struggle in that realm that is your passions. Each individual passion, life in general, all the struggles that you endure and you overcome, and reaching some sort of endpoint or seeing yourself progress, that's key. And it's also, in the modern day, it's more, we have more opportunities to do so with the resources we have, and that's something that you can be excited about if you take the time to figure out where you're going in this journey that is life. And again, this passion topic, it is about ideas, activities, beliefs, but it's also about people. And again, I believe that one is more important than the other, especially when you're young. You want to have a good base, a foundation, just like a house, so that when things get complicated, you can withstand that storm that is struggle. And in order to do so, you can't just rely on people, on relationships, to get your sense of purpose and positive emotion. Because people are themselves their own entities and have their own complications, their own choices to make, and they can't always consider you, and the best course of action isn't always with you as part of it, right? We have, restrictions, time restrictions, you can't always be together, etc., etc. So you need to figure out things separate from people. Diversifying your portfolio of passion, much like how you would do so as an investment. If you're investing your money, you want to make sure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket, because the basket's bound to break. If you just rely too much on one thing, well then, if anything goes wrong, boom, there goes all your money. Well, if you just relied on one type of passion, especially people, where you have less control, as I said, over the variables, then there goes, that sense of purpose and positive emotion. And I think finding passions that aren't people-based is what you need to do first to build the foundation. And the beauty of building this foundation is, as you are developing yourself as an individual, finding what really engages you, and by that I mean it makes you feel in the moment and your energy levels rise, you are locked in and so focused on that activity, that belief, you believe in it, you feel like it is really contributing to yourself and society, whatever it might be. You're self-actualizing. The opportunity that is your life is being utilized. Once you have found those endeavors that really captivate you, etc., etc., you can also, you will build relationships with people who share similar interests, similar beliefs, and those relationships start to build, and then you have an optimal occurrence where you're doing something you're passionate about with someone you're also passionate about. So you've got a great formation there of combining the two types of passions into one endeavor. But ultimately, you don't need those people to get that satisfaction, to get that positive emotion and that sense of purpose. They're part of your purpose, but they're not your whole purpose. You're not just a mother, a father, you're not just a boyfriend, a girlfriend. You're so much more than that. Now, another distinction I want to make. Purpose. You can also have purpose, but not be passionate, or not have enough passion. In my case, when I started my business degree, the plan was to become an accountant. And that would be a definite purpose in my life. I would be providing a major service to society and receiving a good economic gain from it. And okay, that would be a purpose. But I did some reflecting and I just decided that cost-benefit wise, it wasn't worth it to me due to the amount of time I would be spending in that endeavor, in that career, versus what I'd be getting out of it. And because I wasn't passionate about it. I like to use numbers, not be immersed in them. And some people that isn't the case, they're the opposite. And that might be the great venue for them to have a career that is also a passion. But for me, I want to try and have a career that is a passion. And that's going to be a separate video I'm going to do. Can we combine the two in the modern day when we have kind of, because of technology, risen into a new level where the rigorous, strenuous, monotonous tasks that normally humans had to do to produce things and improve society, they can now be done with robotics and other technological advancements. Not all of them, but again, there's lots of changes going on, and what does that mean in the future? So look forward to that video. Alright guys, so to conclude this first conversation about passion, I just want to emphasize that I realize it's so much harder than it sounds. I mean, you think about it and you can come up with a definition like I have, or an idea of what passion looks like, but actually enacting it and living a life of passion is very hard with all these societal restrictions, time restrictions that you have. But if you never try, you never give yourself that push, which again is so much easier said than done, there's no chance of you getting anywhere. And so it's also why we have to build this community so we can help each other, because together communities, they give you that support system which helps you when you're on your downtime, when you're struggling. Because even if you have the passion, and like I've said, it allows you to persevere more, we all still have limits and we all still like to hear words of encouragement, or people who have gone through the same challenges and they say, look, I know it seems bad now, but keep going. And that's what we want to do. We want to build this community. So I really want to hear your thoughts about if you have passion, what you did and what you do. And if you're struggling, well, it's okay, share or just engage. So let me know in the comments section below what you think about passion. Share the video, let's build this community. Subscribe for plenty more videos. And yeah, I hope you're having a great passion-filled day, or if not, I hope you're taking some time to reflect upon how you can. I'll talk to you soon, guys.